just thought I would share what I'm eating for breakfast with you. I'm about to make some oatmeal. I was thinking to myself, people watching my vlogs must think, God, they eat a lot of heavy food, comfort food, and dessert. But, you know, in all honesty, I try as much as possible to eat healthy, or at least start our day off being healthy. So, oatmeal we're going to make. Boiled, I'm just going to add my rolled oats. So this is 100% full grain rolled oats. And it's pretty simple. You can sweeten it to taste if you want. I usually add some cinnamon. So I'm going to add some cinnamon. And I'm also going to grate some nutmeg. There's my grater. There's my nutmeg. You say there's about 150 calories per serving, and the serving is usually about half a cup. But once you add milk, you know, it probably goes up quite a bit. That's if you'd cooked it with water. But either way, rolled oats is a very healthy way to start your breakfast. I try to get the kids to have porridge in the morning, but they don't always want it. And now that they're teenagers, I try to give them a little bit more independence so that they can choose what they want to eat within reason. But anyway, this is what I'm going to eat. So there's my oatmeal, and I'm going to have it with some sliced fruit. There's my fruit, about a quarter of a banana. I don't eat more than a quarter because bananas are very high in sugar. And despite being very healthy, especially if you're a growing child, I don't limit bananas for them, but for a grown woman who has weight concerns, a quarter of a banana is just fine. Some blueberries and some strawberries. I'm going to slice this up. What did you have for breakfast today? Or did you not even have breakfast like many people do? They skip breakfast, which is not good for you. You should eat breakfast. Start your day off right. When I have this breakfast, it's going to mean that I can run through the day and really don't have to eat too much of anything. This will last me through the day until dinner time. I'll probably eat dinner time. I won't eat a heavy lunch at all, if anything. So it's really important to have breakfast, because then you won't feel like snacking during the day. Although if you wanted a snack, you know, I think some fruit is a good alternative, or nuts. So I also, like I said, have this quarter banana, and I'm going to try not to overdo it with tropical fruit, because tropical fruit have a lot of sugar. So I'm just adding my bananas to my porridge. Do you call it porridge? What do you guys call it? Anyway, this is a healthy way to start your day. No point eating junk all day. So I got my strawberries, lining them up. I think it's important for food to be visually appealing, or else you're not going to want to eat it. Or if you're serving it to someone, it should be visually appealing. So even though I'm doing this for myself, I still try to make it look pretty. That's just me. So there you go. Healthy breakfast. So I was wondering, have you been to my blog yet? I'm hoping you have. I need you to check it out, habibatanowmd.com. Pretty simple, just my name.com. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of creative things lately. You know, I'm doing the YouTube channel, the vlog channel, and also Hair by Habiba channel. But I try to do a little bit of medicine-related issues, so this gives me an opportunity to do both. And what's really cool is that if you go on the site, you'll see that I have a section for health, a section for beauty, and a section on lifestyle. The lifestyle section is mostly going to be comprised of recipes and food. So for example, that rum cake that I made, I put the recipe on there, and I have just made the most delicious, sexy bread pudding you have ever tasted. And that recipe is going to be up there. So I'm currently working on another blog about sexual dysfunction among women. And as you can see, I usually start off writing my notes here. I'm kind of old-fashioned, and then I type it, and then it goes on WordPress eventually. So yeah, I was inspired to write this article on sexual dysfunction because a reader actually reached out to me. A reader from the blog reached out to me personally to ask me what I thought about not being able to enjoy sex after a hysterectomy. And I thought that's a really cool, important question that a lot of women are affected by. I mean, there are tons of women who have hysterectomies. There are tons of women who are in relationships and don't enjoy sex or have no desire or interest. And I need to look it up and do a little bit more research and write about it and help not only this one woman, but help the tons of women who have similar concerns. So if you know me, you know I love and I'm completely comfortable talking about sex as much as I love to talk about food. I mean, sex is just one of those natural things that human beings are always going to do. So it's interesting, you know, women don't have a Viagra per se because, of course, for us, when it comes to problems with sex, it's usually an emotional problem. You know, your vagina or that space between your legs is always there. I mean, it's there, it's open and clearly able to function, but yet for many women, there just is this lack of desire. So unlike a man who may have a mechanical problem, men tend to usually still have the desire, unless of course they've had, you know, they've had a mechanical or chemical castration. They usually still have the desire, but their genital or genitalia may not work the way they need it to work because there isn't enough blood flow to the penis, either because they have diabetes or some other medical problem. So all Viagra does is Excuse me, I was just having a coughing fit, trying to get over a cold. The one annoying thing about having children is they bring home their germs. Anyway, back to the whole issue of Viagra or medication similar to it. All that does is vasodilate the blood vessels to the penis in particular, and so that causes an erection. Now, obviously, a Viagra for women wouldn't necessarily help because a medicine similar, women's problem is not usually because they don't have enough blood flow or, you know, or that they need more blood flow. It's usually an emotional lack of desire. So if a woman is angry, upset, scared, worried, distracted, she's not going to be interested in sex. You know, if she's got too much going on her mind, if you're her partner and you're not romantic enough, or the location isn't right, or I mean a number of things, or she's on antidepressants, or she's got, you know, some other medical problem that needs to be addressed, then it's going to make it difficult to be interested in sex or want to engage. And of course, then there are women who really, due to hormonal reasons, because they, you know, have reached menopause or they've had a hysterectomy and had their ovaries removed, i.e. a total hysterectomy, then they, you know, may not have an interest. But anyway, all of this is going to be discussed on the blog. For those of you that are interested in subjects like this, it will be there. As you can see, I had one on depression, especially during the holidays. This one is on different standards of beauty and what it was like growing up in Nigeria in contrast to the Western world. So it's coming along, and I hope you will check it out. My messy kitchen. Oh my God, look at my messy kitchen. We're all got a cold up in here. Except for Daddy. I don't know what he's taking, why he don't have a cold. He had the flu shot. That's what he had.
Yeah, but the flu is advanced.
We don't have the flu. We just have a cold.
I'm dying.
You're dying, Miriam. You're not dying. Look at me. I feel like I'm dying. And here I've been drinking tea and lemon. Or
Nigerian shot.
You got the what? Nigerian shot?
This morning.
Don't put that on Nigeria. Don't put that on Nigeria. I don't know what Daddy's talking about. What are you looking for, little girl?
What are you talking about what I'm looking for?
So now we gotta go get some groceries. Fridge is kind of empty. I don't really want to go out. Don't really want to go out, but Ken wants to go out. So, off we go.
You don't talk like that.
Ken's complaining we're doing the same pose all the time. You can change it. What are you doing?
Different pose.
That's a different pose.
It's the stalker pose.
They're gonna think you're creepy.
That's what happens. That's nice.
As he's running away, I told him he can go and let the hyenas eat his ass. But then I remembered I'm not in Africa. We're in the US of A and we don't have hyenas here, right, Kareem?
I don't know if the US of A are
You fool. What are you doing? What class are you working on? Chemistry. Are you doing well in chemistry?
Yeah.
You are? Such lies you tell. You're not lying? What grade are you getting now?
I don't know, B plus.
A B plus? Since when is a B plus? That's an Asian F. That's an Asian F. Since when is a B plus doing well? Not in this household.
It's alright.
It's alright. I hope your handwriting is getting better, because it is not at the level I expect. Looks like gibberish.
Just have to cross out stuff.
You got the periodic table. Cool. I remember when I used to have to learn that.
Alright.
Well, I should still know most of it, really. Anyway, your dad's waiting. Out we go in the car. Jesus.
Chinese.
I don't feel like Chinese. I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like cooking, and I don't feel like Chinese food. I don't know. I feel like some chicken wings and then some steamed vegetables.
Alright. Order something.
So what are we getting? I'm not sure what I wanted in here. I think I wanted shower cleaner and you know we always need blades. I'm gonna go find some eyebrow pencil. Let's see. Oh, I hate when there's so many choices. So many choices. Brow pencil. This is not the brand I use. Let's see. It's good to get some basics. This is good for cleaning the bathroom, those parts where you can't get to. Yeah. Yep. What about that nastiness, moon pies? Who still eats that? It's bad for you. I've lost my voice. Lost my voice. Herring. You want some herring? What is that? Sardines. I like sardines. Yeah. We just got out of the drugstore and are in grocery store. Kiwi. Kareem likes kiwi.
They just need
I'm not a
for
fan,
4
but
days.
they're very good for you.
4 for $1.
Are they ripe?
No, not yet.
Yeah, that one is.
Which one? This one?
And the parsnips, remember your mom used to like that.
She always made me eat them when I was a kid.
Yeah. Those coconuts. Tiny coconuts. Tiny. I'm not gonna get much out of these coconuts. I think I'll spulge and get some avocado. So I can have it with a sandwich. Have a healthy breakfast with egg. Oh yeah, Khalid's coming. He's gonna eat us out of house.
You need more tomatoes?
Yeah, tomatillos. I've never cooked these before. I don't know how they're different from tomatoes. Not sure.
No, then we need to research and find out.
Yeah. Gotta get your vegetables in there. No matter what. We always stop to get veggies. The darker, the greener, the better. What's that? Spinach?
Yeah. You want tight clumps?
Yeah.
Not wilted. You always look also, make sure it's not brown. So these are nice and fresh.
Of course, they keep them nice and cool and spritted. Alright, here's my fave. Scallions. I love scallions. Cook them with everything. Some cilantro. These nice bunches. You guys make salsa, or you can put it in any salad, even if you're not into Mexican food. Love cilantro. Little miniature orchids. Look at that. They're so tiny and cute. Look. Hey, they're so cute. Right next to the fruit.
You're welcome, Lisa.
I'm welcome. It's all food for you guys to eat. Thank you, Miriam. Freaked out. I thought Miriam's skin looks green. She just told me that she had theater class and they used paint to make it. But why is it like?
Because it collected in the eczema spot.
So let's see. Is this what you looked like earlier?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We do have kids that do makeup.
So what was your role here?
It wasn't a role. It was just makeup. We just
Practice.
drew something.
Just practice.
I was supposed to look like a zombie. How'd that turn out?
Zombie.
Too bright green.
Well, you. Daddy's cooking today.
You got
What are you making, honey?
just a simple chicken soup.
And wontons, you said?
Yeah,
Cool.
just a simple, because everyone's sick or not feeling well, so nice simple soup.
Kareem, what you doing? Kareem's doing the dishes. I'm so tired of this little kitchen, I really am.
Yeah.
I miss my big kitchen, but we all gotta make sacrifices. I hate that stove. I really hate that stove there. I want a real fire stove. A stove is bullshit. Cheap ass stove. But I guess I'll focus on the positive. It cooks.
Yep.
It cooks. You gotta sacrifice. Nothing is permanent. Daddy's soup. Here's the hubby's soup. Let's see. Interesting. Looks pretty healthy. What's the green? Is that spinach?
Yeah,
Spinach, cabbage, wontons. Wontons fell.
I just playing around with it.
So to a small bowl of rice, I'm adding some soup. Oh, there's star anise in there. Look.
They have laptops.
All right, Kareem.
I'm lucky.
Here's yours.
One of the new employees, she just got hired.
Cute little meatball.
She had to order mine.